Then we went back to Marin, and Lulu went back to control unit with them. I'm not in control unit. Tommy and Lulu and them was in control unit, and the other white boys went back to San Quentin. So Omar is in the unit with me. He waiting to go to control unit. Steamboat is already in control unit because he went there from Atlanta. So Steamboat is a butthole bandit. He raped homies and everything. So now you got Northern punching them in control unit because Northern punching had caught one in Atlanta. So we used to send word through the windows. So homies patrol unit, plus we had police who send messages. Songs only your homies ask about you. You know what I mean? Because the joint was so tight, man. So we hear that Steamboat tried to hit Clay Fountain, because Clay Fountain is the dude who was with Tommy when they killed Lack. But Clay Fountain was in Terre Haute and Lewisburg with me. I beat him up in Lewisburg. He wasn't nothing but he was an Army dude. He caught a case in the Army. That's how he got in the federal system.
Okay.
And no karate and stuff. I had to chop his little butt up in Lewisburg, beat him real bad, knock him out and stuff. So, Cockeye, all our homies that was on the compound. Clay Fountain used to be out there with eyes and them. Said, man, I know Fly. So he called a case and went to control unit from the compound. He linked up with the white boys. He's not from California. This is a little Army brat, but he was sick. You know what I mean? And he wanted to be associated with them because he wanted to fit in. You know what I mean? At that time, if you're a white boy and you got some heart, or you'll kill something, you had to be with them, or either you'll be one of their flunkies. When I say flunky, that means they'll say, take this commissary, go check in, take this dope and weed, put it in your butt, and take it up in the hole, give it to so. That's how they used to send that stuff in the hole. Making a long story short, home, Steamboat started that, trying to take some butt stuff, and went after Clay Fountain. They tricked him and killed him.
This in control at Marion?
This in control unit in Marion. So we hear
that's the same place the Cadillac died, right?
Yeah, Lack died later on. So
no, Steamboat.
Yeah, Steamboat. He a homie. A cracker killed a homie. And a homie. We don't care what right, wrong, and different. We deal with our own. We'll punish. We don't let no outsider, especially another race, do nothing to him. So once they kill Steamboat, it's on. You got Wild Man, Naughty. Big Naughty ain't going for nothing. And they scared to death of Naughty. Naughty in control unit for a murder. Wild Man in control unit. So when we get word, we say, they killed Steamboat? Let us be mad at our own homies. You know what I mean? Can't nobody else discipline our people. You know what I mean? And at the time, can't nobody out DC be a rat and be around us. Rats had to be on PC. Nobody, man, that wasn't willing to go to war or stand up for the home front could be around us. We represent DC. So now, we got dudes from different parts of the country that's moles. By them being moles, they're affiliated with us. We got dudes want to be around Jennings Bay, who was my man and was a brilliant jailhouse lawyer. Malik Farrakhan's brother, Randolph Green Hill.
Escape artist too, right?
Yeah, he do it. So Jennings Bay and Randolph, they doing all the legal stuff for the homies, getting homies back to the law. You got me, Black Gene Cunningham, Terry Stedman, all us there trying to get back to the law. So Green Hill out in North Carolina is with the DC cop. Big Jerry McCullough out in New York had a big name he with the DC cop. He with Gene Cunningham, Janice Bay. They love Janice Bay. So we in the hole. We hear about Steamboat get killed. So Omar is waiting to go to patrol unit. So he go, but he sells death to everybody. Him, John Gresham used to sell death all day. You faggot man, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. I ain't stealing. They put a cake in the oven, baking the cake for him. He said he gotta go next. And I'm telling him, man, he got a vicious tongue, man. You know what I mean? He threatens him. I'll kill you crackers where I come from. They tricked him and they killed him. So they're trying to be dominant and control unit, but at the time, what's in their favor, they got white racist police working with them. So you got white racist police bringing the ABs. And I told you before, Barry is so shrewd. He know how to manipulate police and everybody. You know what I mean? And they fear him because he had power. This dude was getting so strong because he has so much influence over the whites. You know what I mean? And Tommy in them. And he don't do no whole lot of talking, Ian. You know what I mean? But he give orders. They used to do codes that we couldn't recognize. And so he got Green Hill and Big Jerry coming to court for them to testify for killing our homies, killing some blacks. When Lack come back from Petersburg and put him on the tier, now this coming from Lulu, because Lulu, Ralph Walker Hill, Abdullah, they're on rec with Lack. So you got to sign a rec sheet. If me and you and another homie there, we got to sign a rec sheet saying we rec partners so we can only come out together and control them. See my point? So, because you got groups. Our group might come out for this group come out after our group. So, quite naturally, because Lulu and Lack come up together, Ralph Walker Hill, who used to be the Grand Sheik, that's Earl Coleman Bay and Press Floyd Hill, them co-defendants. So, they on rec together. So Lack said, why so quiet up in here? Why y'all ain't doing no talking? Because normally when a homie come in or a black dude, all the blacks say, who is that? See my point?
Yeah.
If a brother come in, all the blacks want to know, we got another brother. Say, man, that's Lack. So, supposed to get the DC greeting, what you need, man. Write down what you need, go to the store, such and such, write down what you want from the store. So Lack, so why y'all so quiet? You got Big John Peterson up there with Lack and Lil Beatty. You know, I'm Broder's little brother, my little brother.
Yeah, free Beatty. Beatty still alive.
Free Beatty, man. We got to get Lil Beatty. That's my little brother. That's my partner, Broder's little brother. You know, that's my family. So, Nate Bailey ill, he there. So, Lack get word that Green ill, who is a Mo, and Lack Smith ill. Big Jerry's, y'all on the witness list to go to court for them killing the brother, my homie? I wish the F y'all would. AB's listening. Brian, Thomas, John Gresham, all the ABs. So there's a dude out of California named Big Punchy. That's Lack's man, old man Punchy. That's Lack's man. They was marrying back in the 70s together. So Lack, you know, he real strong. He lifting weights. He go on the inside rec case and he's working the universal machine and Tommy Silverstein's cells next to him. So he said, hey, man, you over there waking me up slamming them weights. Lack said, you BMF. If you was in here, I'd be slamming you the same way. It had some words. Lack stabbed him through the bars in his arm. And the police seen it. They put Lack down in the boxcar. That's when the contract come in. We got to kill Cadillac. He hit Tommy Silverstein. So they start plotting, orchestrating. So when Punchy.
So Lack technically Lack drew blood first.
He drew, yeah, he stabbed him in the arm, yeah. And the police seen it. That's why they put him in the boxcar. And he wanted to kill him. He wanted to put it in his neck. So Lack is a killer, man. Read his case. They talking about in his court case. In the court, they say we got a gangster in the courtroom, Raymond Smith. He one of the North Taurus gangsters. That's in black and white in his court file. So Big Punchy, who was old time out of California, that used to be in the car with the Earl Conbay and them, know, he said, Lack, don't let them move you back up on that range. They got the fixing. Lack said, man, after them punks, I'm going back up. He said, Lack, don't move back up there, man. The police and them setting you up, man. He go back up there.
So,
and
I mean, what choice did he have?
Yeah. So the only pose that let you out for rec with your rec partners, me, you, whoever. They got Ralph Walker Hill, Abdullah in the law library. He the one escaped from the jail with Cooley Hill, Curly Cogdale. When they first opened the jail, he the first one to escape artist, bad boy. So he in the law library, Lulu in the cell, so they pop locked doors. Come on, I'll get the shot, man. Lulu said, man, go on back to the shed. Tell him you're going to wait till Ralph come back. We coming out together like we supposed to.
Dang.
Black said, I'm out, man. He said, man, you got your jump? He had an ice pick. He said, man, tell the people, let you back in the cell, man, so you can come out because there's tension in there. You can feel the tension is so thick. They got a hot water speaker at the end of the tier where dudes get their hot water. Randy Goldman said, hey, Lack, can you give me some hot water, please, while you out? That's to lure him down the end so Tommy and Clay can climb through the fence to get him while he on the other end of the tier. You see my point? So when Randy Gomez called Lack down the tier, when he go down the tier, Tommy and Clay, they already had the fence cut. They climbed through. They come down the tier to get him. He pulled his joint out. He said, man, bring it. And he went out like a warrior. And man, he fought to his death, man. You know, and they got street joints. They butchered him up, man. I mean, they hit this man so bad, man, you know. He broke one of the jaws. I can't remember whose jaw he broke. He broke the jaw. And they overkilled. You know, police standing back there. Stop, y'all. Y'all stop that. But they let him kill him, you know what I mean? Because they hated that. The police administration hated him. So they killed him, man, and dragged him down the tier by his leg, cut his stomach, went through all the homes and said, this is what's going to happen to all you niggas out in D.C. They stopped at Lulu's door. Lulu Hawk spit in Tommy's face and said, bitch, it's going to take two of you motherfuckers to do something to me. You know, they was throwing lotion, soap at him while they was killing him, but you know. And that's how they killed Lack, man, because he represented the home front and told them, brothers, you can't go to court. That's treason. You can't go to court testify for them for killing their homies, killing a brother. You know what I mean? But like you said, Lack drew blood first. You know what I mean? So they killed him. October 82, Washington Post had it on the front page. One of Washington, D.C.'s most notorious gangsters, Raymond Smith was murdered in Maryland Penitentiary. You know what I mean? Yeah. So word spread all over the system. Either you love them or you hate them. People respect them. People that, man, we was there on Lord crime. His cousin Red Jap ran down there, hit the door, meets Gene Cunningham, Turnstile, and all of them. Fly. Carl Kelly and all them in the wall, that's right. So I said, what's up? He crying. He said, man, they just killed Lack. I said, huh? He showed me the one. He said, man, they just killed Lack. Everybody in D.C., all uptown, all down the low, and everybody crying. And see, when you get a dude like Lack or Brodus or Dog McKinney or Russ, see, these is household names. These ain't just no regular dudes these is dudes, man, somebody talk about every day, Wayne Perry. These are household names. So when the dude of that stature, to me, Cadillac was out George Jackson. Same way they feared George Jackson and how he was as Black Panther, and the police had him killed and saying, that's how they feel Lack. When I first was in, I was in Oak Hill, you hear about Lack. Lack was so vicious and low, and he used to rob dudes from the dormitory, wouldn't he come out of the dorm? Tell that nigga I said, send that dope around here before I come around here and get him. These ain't all the balloons he has. Tell him to send 2 more. That's how, you know what I mean? Because that's how much clout he had. When you get listen, man, when you get a name like that, and I mean, you notorious, you can't have no picks, man. They still talk about the fight he had in Lord with Hal Swan. Hal Swan was one of the baddest fighters in Lord. That's Chubb's father, Hal Swan. Red Swan was a bad, he used to fight with white man now. Him and Lack Rumble. He got Lack, but man, see, Lack was so strong, you know, he one of them dudes, he was a knockout artist, but he couldn't box. You know what I mean? But he was a killer.
Okay.
And, him and Howard Swan had a vicious rumble, man. That was one of the epic rumbles, man. Just like Dog McKinney and Bob Bigsby. I used to hear about that when Bob Biggs was another advantage taker. And he raped one of Dog's little partners, used to be on the boxing team, Charlie Taylor. I thought Charlie Taylor was Roy's father. I said, Roy, you got Charlie Taylor was a bad dude as saying Bob Biggs raped him. They told Dog Bob Biggs was advantage taker. Cold-blooded advantage. Say, Dog went down there and say, Bob, did something to Taylor? Trying to see you, man. Man, they say that was one of the baddest fights in Lawton history.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Lack come out that mob, out that generation. You know, and Rough House, Dog McKinney, Cadillac, Swan, all these names, Stampede, and these are the generations come before my generation. You know what I mean? Before me and Bros and Frey and Peachtree. So when we over Oak Hill and Houston, we hearing about all these names because we know it's a matter of time for us to go. You know, because prison system is education. You go to Cedar now, you get graduated, you go to Oak Hill. Then you say, who over to jail? I said, shit, if he over to jail, he can make it. I know I'm going. You know what I mean? And you got your buddies over to say, you got a dark case? You know, so when you go to jail, you already prepared. Then you say, who down low? He down low. No, I'm gone. You know, so they waiting on it's a prison education. It's like you get graduated from one school to another school. So you hear all the stories that's happening there before you get there, so you know how to care. Your father was there. You know what I mean? So if you're in the streets and you got to uphold your family name. You know what I mean? Your father was my man. Was with me every day. Bros used to come down, sit down with me and your father. Your father used to walk the yard with me and bros. And I learned a lot from your father because he was shrewd. You know what I mean? He said, give me the dope. We got to stash it here. Because he worked over the school. He kept all the knives, all the dope, and the money. You know what I mean? He used to teach me stuff. Because I was in. So he's teaching me street tactics and how y'all operated in the street.
Yeah, uptown shit.
You see, yeah, you see what I'm saying? And he's giving me that. And that was my man. So back to Lack, man, that kicked off an ongoing war. Beatty took off. Earl Coleman Bay and the homies took off. They were slaughtering. I mean, they would look. Yeah, they was putting it in. They was
Understood.
putting it.
Understood, man.
I'm saying, because you killed one of DC finest, man. I come up under him. When I met him, it was an honor. I met him over DC jail in the kitchen. Him, Rough House, and England Bay was in the dining room working. I come in from Oak Hill, come over there. That's no
Hey, big homie, let me ask you something, big homie. You know, I watch a lot of this stuff. I mean, I talk to men like you, and I give my history from the perspective of us. But I watch a lot of stuff on National Geographic and things like that, right? You know what I do? I read cases. You see when you say Steamboat, I already know the whole case. But when they talk from a perspective where I believe that they still want to sit the AB so much high up over the black groups. And I ain't here to defend that or nothing, but I do want to probe you in one thing. You know, they make this big old thing of how they slaughtered one of our biggest homies. But do you recall an incident in Leavenworth when motherfuckers answered that and went in the movie theater or the chow hall or something after that?
Yeah, in the movie theater.
Movie theater, okay.
And see, because man, we was retaliating. And see, one thing I say about DC dudes back then, in my generation, and we was unified, man. And couldn't no rats from DC come out and be around us. We wasn't tolerating that. But the men and the hierarchy, see, it wasn't no complexes about he leading the cop. Whoever, man, was at that stature, if it was Earl Coleman Bay or Lulu or whoever, you have to have some structure in the car, man. You have to have somebody that know how to organize us and keep us coordinated so when we hit and leave a mark. We have to send a message the same way they send a message. You see what I'm saying? But the only thing about the ABs is they were so secretive in how they operate. But even after the Lap murder, they wound up calling the truce in Mern, and Joe James used to tell me and my cousin Dave before they punching with Mern, they say, man, they came to a point where they called a truce because once the homies got back, and it was going to be an ongoing slaughter. And dope came into place. Hey, man, we doing life. We getting. But see, Joe James is a silent killer. He don't all that negotiating and politicking. He don't want to hear none of that. Joe ready to go. Look, man, y'all talk to him. I ain't got nothing to say to him. And nobody can say one bad word about Joe James because he represented the home front from day one to time he comes to the federal system to right now. So they wind up calling the truce in Marion after the homies took off and got back. So I come back in the feds in 85 after we had a little ride in the wall to send me back to Marion.